Hello. Welcome back to Living Life with Lee. Y'all, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what don't. Y'all, we about to hop right into it. Okay, this reading may be for everybody, it may not be for everybody. Okay, like I said, take what resonates and leave what don't. So to start off with energy, I was shuffling the deck and I seen the World card and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And then when I finish shuffling, we have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse as the bottom of the deck energy. So this is letting me know that there's definitely some type of relief after a hard cycle, a hard period of life, or whatever the case may be. With the World card, it was letting me know that you have definitely stepped into a new era, a new cycle of your life. But I do see that you are kind of overwhelmed from holding on and trying to survive during that time of your life, because things could have got rough, like things could have got down and dirty during that time of your life. Not even gonna lie. Okay, strength, yes, you really had to be strong during I'm hearing the worst period of your life, it felt like, because it just seemed like nothing was going well, nothing was going right, and you did not know what to do but to pray to God. And that's all God wanted. God, it was like a test from God himself, I promise you. So let's see here. Let's get some tarot. See what's going on here. But it definitely seemed as though it was like a test of your faith. You get what I'm saying? Yes, we have the Death card. So yes, a cycle has definitely ended in your life. Nine of Wands in the reverse, bottom of the deck energy again with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm not making this up. I cannot make this up. There's definitely been a humongous change in your life, but this could definitely be spiritually. I don't see that there is a tremendous change in your physical life or in your mental or emotional health just overnight, but I do see that with you stepping into this new era of your life spiritually, the other things will come, like your emotions, your mental state, your physical state, your financial situation. You get what I'm saying? All of these things are now being released, because the visual that I'm getting in my head is like somebody is clenching their fists really tight during the cycle of your life that you just currently were in. But when you step into this new cycle, it's like you're slowly but surely releasing. It's almost like a person getting hit by a car and having to retrain to learn how to walk, having to go to physical therapy to learn how to walk again. This is the energy that I'm picking up. It's like you're being retrained into doing something that you've already been able to do, or something that you know that you were supposed to be doing in the first place. You get me? Like I said, like the example with the person who got hit with the car. They already walked before. You get what I'm saying? But they're being retrained to walk because of the incident, the situation that occurred in their life that left them unable to walk. So yes, there's definitely a shift in your life here. What else do we need to know? And I do feel like with this enormous change, I do feel like it's going to take you some time to adjust to it. So I'm hearing, don't expect to be perfect. Because just like somebody who's learning to walk again, they can't expect to be perfect. They're going to stumble. They're going to wiggle. They're going to, have to lean on something or have to hold on to something as a crutch or whatever the case is until they gain the stability officially. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay to have these moments where you make a mistake or you may stumble or you may not even show up. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a part of you getting back. But as long as you know you need to get it done and you pursue getting it done, that's all that matters in the end. Because whatever it is that you're about to walk into, I promise you not, is bringing you out of this energy of being codependent. With this Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse coming out with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here, this is letting me know that whatever you were once holding on to, whatever assistance you may have been receiving, whatever I'm hearing lectures. Whatever lectures you may have received in your past from others, I do see as though these people are about to be eating their own words here with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like whatever words they spit out to you, it made you feel like you were obligated to follow. I feel like these very exact things are coming back to them, and I feel very very quickly is coming to you, because these may have been people, they may have been judging your situation, not knowing that God was in the midst of it the whole time, not knowing that like the story of Job, where his friends were always, coming at Job, basically saying like, do you even have faith in God? Like, do you believe in God? Things like that. Like, you had people really questioning you and your faith and your relationship with God and how you go about your own personal life, not knowing that God was with you the entire time. You get what I'm saying? So I do feel that these people are about to eat their own words, and I'm getting a period of these people once had the ability to give to you, and you may have needed their assistance, but they may have pulled away from you or made you feel like you were a burden to them by asking certain things, or by being the way that you were, not really having like you used to. These people felt like you weren't your best self, and you're not worth really investing into, because you need to get your stuff together. This is the energy that I'm picking up. So people was judging you due to your situation. King of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. And now they're going to be sitting in that energy, yeah. The Ace of Wands with the Judgment card. The trumpet has been sounded, because the Tower card, I can't make this up. Whatever energy they pushed off onto you, they've now manifested for themselves. Whereas you kept your faith and you kept being genuine towards these people. So now the roles have reversed. It's like, whereas these people had, and they were able to give, but they chose not to, and you didn't, now you're about to have. And now these people aren't. You get what I'm saying? And they're about to watch you eat. Like, God has literally prepared your table in front of these people. Little did they know. All the time while they were sitting there judging you, talking about what you didn't have, God was making sure he added it to your table. And now that you're about to eat your buffet, God is about to make them, I'm hearing God is about to punish them. Not in such a way to where, they're penalized or they're paralyzed from being able to live life, but they are going to feel God's wrath for coming for you in a time of need, in a time of, I'm hearing grief, in a time of loss. You feel me? Like, there was just a lot of things, a time of weakness that you had in your life. And I'm hearing because you don't always have these experiences in your life, people should have known that it was something that God was doing, but instead they made it seem as though you weren't doing enough. What else do we need to know about this energy, Father God? I'm hearing they played on your intelligence. They played their part, okay? They played on your intelligence, but they played their part. So they were basically meant to come against you, is what I'm hearing. Because it was either they work with you or they come against you. They only had two choices. There was no if or ands, no in-betweens or anything. They had two options, and they chose what they chose at the end of the day. Okay? What else do we need to know, Father? Oh, card jumped right out on top of the Death card and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, the Seven of Pentacles here came flying out on top of these two cards. So this is this is definitely clarifying what I was just speaking about. These people are about to be at a standstill, whereas you're about to be flourishing. Because what they did not realize was you were planting seeds in that season of your life. God was watering those seeds, but you were planting seeds about what you wanted in your future. The way these people treated you. Seeds were planted for them and for their future. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing it's like whatever you asked them for, whatever you did with it when you got it was none of their business. But yet and still, they still worried about what you could be using it for, or what you could be using them for, or whatever the case may be. I'm hearing they were worried about all the wrong things. With the Devil here in the reverse, this is letting me know that yes, chains have been broken off of you, and whatever limitations they tried to place on you have now been reversed onto them. Yes, with the High Priestess right behind the Devil in the reverse, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yes. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So, with the Devil in the reverse, with the High Priestess in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse, this is letting me know, with the Strength card and the Justice, this is letting me know, excuse me, this is letting me know that the chains have been broken. But these people may be left confused, or blank in their mind, like their intuition, like they feel like they have a strong intuition, but I do feel like their intuition is going to start letting them down, because instead of them trusting the divine, and instead of them trusting in the wisdom that God was giving them through their season of your life, they rather run with their own narrative of what they seen with their own eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like, God may have been telling them this season for them won't last long, or this person that's just going through a little rough time right now and may need your assistance, but the person may have been like, you know what do I help them for? What I got to do next to them for? What I got to help them for? They know how to get it up on their own. They should go get their own job. They should go get their own money. You get what I'm saying? They should get their own assistance. They should find their own resources. They should get their own home. They should get their own car. What do I got to help them for? What do I need to open up my stuff for them? You get what I'm saying? That's selfish energy. This is what I'm picking up, and I'm hearing God has a funny way of humbling them with the Knight of Wands, because the way things started coming crashing down in their life, now it's like what they once used to have, the access they used to have, the financial stability they used to have. I feel like things are a little shaky. Excuse me, I heard correction. Not a little. It's definitely shaky. Okay, so it's big shaky over there for them. With the Seven of Pentacles, it makes sense, okay? Because the seeds that they planted while you were in a cycle of your life of change, transformation, readjusting, learning to have faith in God, even in the midst of the storm, it was like these people were gossiping about you. And with the Lovers here in the reverse, this could definitely be people that you had strong connections with, that you, during this cycle of your life, that you have come to the realization of, they never fully actually loved you. You feel me? They love the idea of having you around, but they never actually loved you, which is very sad to say here, because I do feel like you, if you were to have, or if you had, you definitely was willing to give all that you had to these people. I'm hearing you were willing to give your last to these people if it came down to it, but they weren't willing to do the same for you. That's just the word here. The Emperor in the reverse here with the Six of Swords here. So I do feel like they may be trying to take some type of control back in their life, but they're stuck. There's no type of movement. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Why is my life at a standstill? Why aren't things really flourishing for me? And it's because the negativity that they put out towards you has now come back to them, has now manifested back into their lives. One last card, if I forgot any other thing that we need to say about this message before we end this here. They really caught this on themselves. Card came flying out, the Ace of Swords. I'm not speaking nothing but the truth. Amen. The Tower card with the Sun card. This is all a part of their karma with the Moon card. What they fail to realize is what was hidden in the dark always come to the light with the Moon and the Sun. Amen. Because the darkness and the evil things that they may have been speaking behind your back, that if you was to find out about it with the Three of Swords here, if you was to find out about these things that people may have said behind you, or may have said about you behind closed doors, or thought about you, you would definitely be in heartache. You would definitely be in heartbreak. Like, you would definitely feel the pain of these people down talking you or downplaying you, which is why now they have now reached a Tower moment with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. These people will not be emotionally fulfilled because they chose to come for you during a time of your life where you literally were being tested by God. So everything that was happening in your life when God was testing you, God was paying attention to every little detail. Nothing went unnoticed, I promise you. The truth is, these people got or is getting what they deserve. With the Ace of Swords and the Tower at the bottom of the deck energy to clarify, they're getting exactly what they deserve, because now the shoes have been put on the other foot. It's like so many role reversals happening now, but yeah, whoever these people are, they're definitely feeling it. And it is what it is, because ain't nothing they can do to take it back, because God's seeing everything. God's seeing everything. Almost like when Abraham's sister and brother, I can't remember their name, when they was talking about Abraham, and God came to them like, why are you basically talking about my friend? Like, why are you talking about somebody that's close to me? And you think I'm going to side with you? That's a joke. I can't remember, but I know it was during the time of Abraham really, like, when God was using Abraham with the fire and the bush, you know, and the snake from the staff, you know, those type of things. They were really questioning Abraham behind his back. Like, yeah. and God came to them and showed them, and then his sister ended up with cancer. You get what I'm saying? So these people really messed with the wrong one. Let's just say that. These people really messed with the wrong one, and now they're experiencing what it feels like to mess with the wrong one with the Tower card and the Ace of Swords. And that's just that. So I'm going to end this here. I definitely hope this resonates with you, give you truth and clarity into your situation. And if it doesn't, that's absolutely fine. Thank you so much for even watching all the way to the end. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!